pop the hood.
We're gonna pop the hood. That little lever area here, it's yellow, really can't miss it. That hood prop. Little red doohickey up here. Slide it in, and you're good to go. Now we can see the engine bay. It's a little dirty. Guys, so we got the oil filter, we got the oil. We have either a 12 or a ½ inch or a 13 mil, whichever one you want to use. We got our little claw to get the oil filter off. We got the funnel in, ready to go, and we got our drain pan under here. Now, this one, if you can't find the oil filter or the drain, you're gonna be in trouble. This one's real easy. We have a little bit of a leaky oil filter here, and then the drain you can see is right there. So these usually get a little tight, just be careful. Get your engine warmed up. We just came on like an hour drive back, so this thing is very, very toasty. We're gonna let it cool down so I don't toast my fingers right off. But we're gonna put the drain pan underneath it, loosen that boy up, and then get that oil filter off as well. We're gonna check and see exactly why we have a little bit of an oil stain here. My guess is just from this blowing back and then getting on it and kind of making a stain. But we can clean this up. This old engine bay needs a good cleaning. But either way, that's not what we're here for. We're here to just get this oil changed out. That's what we're gonna do. Now this drain plug is clean and the oil is just dripping a little bit, but it's basically out. So we're going to put this back in. Make it good and snug, not too tight. Now let's get to the oil filter. So getting these filters off, you could get it by hand, but they are usually pretty darn tight as well. So having this claw, some type of tool that grips onto it, makes life so much easier. Well, that one wasn't very tight. So now we're going to make a big old mess. Checking to make sure the ring is still on it, and it is. Double check. Never want to leave the ring on the engine, so make sure it's not up there. We'll check. Yep, she's clean. We'll let it drain out a little bit longer, and then we'll put the new filter on. Once you get the old filter off, we got to get the new filter ready to go. So we got this Fram here. I'm gonna take it out, check it out, make sure it's the right one. Now, one nice thing about this car is that the filter is going straight up. A lot of cars come in sideways or different angles, whatever. Since this one's going straight up and down, you can get a good amount of oil in here if you want to. Some people do, some people live by it, some people don't. It's not the end of the world if you don't, but either way, you can fill this thing up and just make sure you get a little bit of oil on the ring here, and then we'll just screw this thing on. Okay, we got the new filter ready to put on. Now this just goes on hand tight. Do not use that tool to put it on. We'll just hand tighten it and you're good to go. We'll clean this up. I might just try to wait for this to cool down. Might clean this up before we go up top. But yeah, make sure the drain plug is tight and your filter is tight and you're ready to add fluid. These 2.4s take about 5 to 5.5 quarts. You get one of these bad boys. This is 1.25 gallon, which is 5 quarts. So you need this, and you can get one more quart. We bought 2 gallons just so we have extra oil here and there. Just add it in. There you go. Okay, we have 5 quarts in right now. We're just going to tighten this up. Then we're going to fire the Jeep up, and then we're going to back it off the ramps. And then once we're off the ramps and we're level, we're going to check the fluid, and then we'll add some if we need to. But if not, then we're good to go. Car is back being level, so we're going to check the oil, see where we're at, clean it. You got a clean rag. Check where we're at. Looks like we're a little low. So this one's gonna be right on the, I would say 5.5. Yeah, we're a little low. So we're gonna add another half quart. See where we're at. Should be putting it, let's see if we can get it on there. The 5.5, I just had about half a quart and I'm about halfway up. So I think we're gonna be good. I don't think I need to add any more. We're gonna do one more check. Yeah, from my looks, halfway up. We're gonna add just a touch more, just a touch. We're gonna call it a day. That's it. We're good to go. Also too, side note, when you're checking all this stuff out, you got a little O-ring right here on the cap. Just look at it, make sure it's still in good shape. It looks pretty good. We got 5.5 quarts of the 0W20 in it, full synthetic. We also have the Fram ToughGuard 10060 filter on it. We're all good, the level's wonderful. We're gonna button this up and then we are going to go inside and reset the oil light message that's on there. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we need to reset the light now, so we're not going to push on the brake, we're just going to push the button. Accessories. See, we got the oil change required. All you're going to do is push the gas pedal completely down, somewhat slowly, but 3 times within 5 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to turn it off. We'll just wait. We'll fire back up. And it's reset. We're good to go. If you guys have any questions or comments, don't be afraid to leave them in the comment section below. Alright guys, God bless.